while you're gone, we decided that you're going to go in alone and try and scope it out.
I mean, I'll go around the back.
Make friends with the zombies.
Actually, while you're gone, you actually agreed with me to start a new company called Zombie Lobby, and we're gonna sell zombies.
Zombies and zombie-related parts.
That feels like a more of an Ack Inc. vibe.
But yeah, um, how are we approaching this?
So fence going around the whole place. Is it just like open gate? Is it locked? What's the vibe there?
Um, at the front of the manor, there is an opening, a gap in the fence where you could walk to the front door. Um, if you were to walk around the entire place, there would be another opening in the back. There's some rubble and stuff in the way, but you could easily pass around. Keep in mind that this uh, ogre zombie, is doing a patrol around the house. Even if he's just standing there right now, I don't want to just continually be moving him. And the fence is wrought iron and a little rusted. I would say it probably stands around uh around head height. Like it's not something you could easily jump necessarily, but climbing it's not insane if that's something you wanted to do. It would certainly be doable.
Is that some kind of delirium supply up around the corner?
That
Uh
purple
Glowing
up in
pink and
that.
purple spot?
Kinda, sorta. I mean, anywhere that the map shows delirium, I tried to put a little bit of light there just as like ambiance. But yeah, we could say that there's maybe a couple shards or something there, nothing substantial.
Well, I feel like we should
Big
try to
money though.
talk to them. Let's just do it.
Say hi to the frog.
Because we could talk forever.
Right.
I mean, I guess here's what I'll say. Finch, I'm willing to say this is your call because it's your messed up face. What do you want to do?
I'm torn because I'm curious if he does have like a some sort of a cure. That's not really a super pressing thing, knowing that we've got Hudson and that eventually we can maybe find a cure. I'm not super hopeful with this guy anyway. It's just like it would be nice if he has one.
I mean, not only do you have Hudson, but there's also, the Silver Order that's got camp set up a mile or so from the city, and you also have the followers of the Falling Flame that have been walking around and stuff. There's a chapel in Emberwood Village that you guys have yet to visit.
And the worst part about it too is that I'm just ugly now.
Yeah.
Now, right now.
Right. It's not a negative charisma modifier, is it?
No, no, it doesn't affect your stats at all.
Perfect. Um, uh, if we want to talk to this guy, I will try to resist just attacking these zombies on sight. But that will be my
You can
urge.
attack them. I might sit back and watch.
Also, I totally assume that this frog
Insects.
is like a wizard apprentice, maybe,
Or a familiar or something he's just
or a
spying
familiar.
through.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have a description of Oscar? Is that something someone would have given us?
He looks like a frog.
Yeah, well, somebody probably could have told you. Let's see if I can find it.
I mean, for all we know, really, we don't know that Oscar's even alive. We just know that the shipments have stopped. He was doing some shady stuff. Now there's a bunch of zombies. Like he could have been, he might be dead already, and just
These
something's
zombies
He
are
could
just
have
made
running.
it.
six.
Yeah, so Oscar
He could be
Yorn.
fully muted.
Oscar Yorn is a short, wide man in his mid-50s. He wears slovenly leather breeches and a filthy black overcoat. He has shoulder-length, greasy black hair and a thick beard of wiry, unshaven hair creeping down his flabby neck. His skin is covered in sores and pasty blotches, and with bulging blood veins under his neck. His sunken, bloodshot eyes glare with a purple-green light. He has yellow teeth and fingernails.
I mean, did you just describe the zombie ogre?
Uh, yeah, probably.
That's the misdirect. He's one of the zombie ogres. The frog is just a frog.
Well, and part of the reason I asked that is, it seems like we can see in the windows somewhat from where we're at. And can anyone see Yorin?
I may see a figure from where I am. I can't make out anything really. I can see there's somebody in there.
I see someone who's definitely not Yorin, because they have a nameplate. But also, having that description, narratively, I can also tell that they're not Yorin.
Hmm. Somebody else has killed Bjorn and taken over his business.
I mean, it kind of seems like this guy may just be dead, and somebody else
Right.
is occupying the house.
Got squatters.
So there may be no point in trying to be
Hmm.
social about it.
All right. Attack we will. Do we want to position ourselves?
Hmm.
Or do any sort of like uh, buffing or planning or anything.
Um,
I mean, I'm assuming that these guys are slow, and trying to get them through the fence is going to take them some time. So if we can attack them with like range stuff from far and let them come to us, it might work well for us. They don't seem like they have any sort of ranged attacks.
Works for me.
Or they'll just run inside and get help from whoever is in there.
Also very possible.
Part of me wants to fire off at the frog first, just out of curiosity.
Let's shoot at the frog. Oh, there's a cat inside the house.
All right.
Should we all like ready ranged attacks as ready actions on a count to focus on a zombie?
Focus fire, one of them.
That seems like a good idea. Who's closer?
I'm just gonna step over to like here and can I roll a stealth check?
Uh, sure.
All right.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, you're kind of out in the open, but the
Oh,
with
I
a
thought
stealth
that's
check
isn't
like
there
that.
a building next
What's
to me?
this? See, what is this thing here? Is that this defense or
Oh, you're. I'm looking at your
because the lighting it makes it look
The
like
shadow.
yeah.
echo's already working.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
Um.
even has the DM fooled.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're not. They probably noticed you guys coming up, as you were just coming up pretty casually. But they didn't register you as threats or anything, and weren't really paying super close attention. I mean, they're zombies. They don't have a huge intelligence,
Right.
so they weren't really paying close attention. You're hidden. Like
I mean,
they're aware that there is a group of people around,
they're just not threatened by us yet.
but they're not smart enough to realize that you're planning anything.
All right. You ready? Let's do it.
On the count of three, range attacks on zombie number
Dude,
one because it's closest to the gate.
Hold on.
I'm not quite close enough for. Well, I'll be very bad aim from this distance, anyways.
Okay. Everyone may roll initiative. Okay. So, um, and you guys are you guys have decided that you think Oscar Yorn is dead, and that you're just going to all out attack these people. Is that where we're standing?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna shoot these zombies, see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, we could
Um,
shout from here, I guess. Hey, you in the house?
so I'm going to, because you guys are acting like normal, regular people for now. Um, and you haven't even spoken to anyone or tried to interact with them. I'll give you guys a surprise round, which is where you'll all fire up your stuff at Zombie 2. So let's go here. No, Amnar, you are first, sir.
Oh, okay then. Pretty sure what's the. Oh, forgot to open my character sheet. That's what I thought. Okay. Character sheets being all glitchy. Oh yeah, Zephyr Strike is a bonus action, right? I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not what I meant to do. Anyways.
So yeah, now
Shoes.
you can move uh, without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yes.
And at any point while you are concentrating, and don't forget to give yourself the concentration status.
Oh, right.
While you're concentrating, one time you can choose to give yourself advantage on an attack.
Yeah, I'll forgo that this time, but does 20 hit the ogre zombie guy?
A 20 does hit the ogre zombie.
2. Oh, 6.
All right.
Oh,
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
that should be it.
Finch, it is your turn.
How smart am I? Would I know whether necrotic damage would affect a zombie?
Uh, have you fought zombies in the past?
Probably not. But just being in the world and hearing about the stuff in Drakkenheim, would I have any indication that they would or would not be hurt by necrotic damage?
Um, roll roll a if you're proficient.
like out of range? Those things. That one's like range is like what, 30 feet or something?
I don't know.
If it actually looking good. Yeah, 30.
I think that's with uh
Without receiving disadvantage.
yeah. So, but you do have the ability to do a reckless attack, where you can.
Does
Uh,
reckless work on range?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't
Reckless
know. I was
attack.
just gonna hold an action.
Starting at second
Whenever an
level, you
ogre
can put
comes,
aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attacks. Yep. Okay. So nope, can't do it
yeah.
from distance.
I mean, I can just disadvantage, or I could just hold an action to whenever one of the ogre boys comes close to me and I can hit it or anything. Yes.
Well,
Well, we got
First
this is a
creature.
surprise round though, right?
it is a surprise round.
Oh, did you already move as far as you can?
Oh, yes, that's as far as I can move. Not much I can do.
So because it's a surprise round, the ogres will not be coming at you this round. They
Oh, then
can't
I guess I'm
move.
just
It'll be next round
right.
until they can do anything.
Yeah, sorry. A
However,
friend called me asking for a side job, so I could throw a javelin disadvantage and just risk the throw because it's a
however,
surprise round.
one of the ogre zombies does move before you, but I don't know if he would be able to reach you. So up to you with
I'm
that.
gonna disadvantage throw a javelin. 'Cause,
All right.
my God, it's only 5 feet. Only 5 feet. Disadvantage. Hit that roll. Set. Rock out. That's a 1.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Back to normal.
That's a miss.
And
Sorry,
it's
sir.
yeah, I missed.
Hudson, it is your turn.
Sweet. Let's roll attacking zombie number 2, we said? Or 1?
Yeah,
Two
it's
is the
the
one
one
that
button.
everyone
Yeah.
has been aiming at.
Alright. Let's see if I can do this. Click. Click.
A 24 does indeed hit.
Sweet. Should I cast it at level 1? Yeah. I'll cast it at level 1. Mark that off.
That has been marked off. You rolled very poorly on that. I'm so sorry.
It happens.
4d6 and you rolled a 2, a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Oh.
That's how I'll leave my turn.
Knock, it is your turn.
All right. Since it seems like we've got a moment, Nox stows his shield and hand crossbow, and is going to draw his short bow for some extra range. And because he is around the corner. Oh, did I get? Oh. Okay. And it's going to fire a short bow. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. So we're going to throw on the sneaky sneak. 13 points of damage. Wait. Okay, he was here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anything else you'd like to do?
He's going to move his shadow Um, oh, can I put him like here, hovering over the wall?
Yeah, that's hovering over it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's. I guess you can. I don't know how it moves, but I guess it can just pop up there.
it can move 30 feet in any direction.
Yeah,
And can hover.
Do you have a
works for
preferred
me.
way to mark flying?
I like that idea. Draw him into the corner just farther away from the gate where we can
There we
just
go.
keep
There's a flying
wailing
frog.
on him.
Right.
I'll make a little texty box. Actually, I'll use the indicator. All right, and that is it for my turn.
Okay. And oh, the frog went early. The frog is going to jump in the water and the frog went had its turn and it's going to it hears all the noise and sees everything that's happening and is going to jump into the water of the fountain and disappear. You guys don't know where it went.
Uh-oh.
I'm concerned.
What if these critters are like things we were supposed to capture and then we get like bonuses for every one we get?
I mean, hey, if you want to have
Anyway,
normal interactions with people, don't keep zombies on your front porch.
Mm-hmm. It's a fair point.
anyway, Amnar, it is your turn.
Okay, my turn again. Alright. I'll move back forward again. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Losing my character sheet. Normal. Okay then. 15 to 2 again.
Are you aiming at Ogre Zombie 2?
Yes.
All right, that'll hit.
And then I'm gonna hang back here.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Don't think so. I think that's all I can do.
All right, it is finally Ogre Zombie 2's turn, and he is now aware of what's going on. He has been hurt, and he starts making a lot of noise, uh, roaring and ah ah, and he is going to charge towards the nearest thing. And he's going to whack at it with his Morning Star, getting a 24 to hit,
I disapprove. That hits.
dealing 9 bludgeoning damage.
Gonna put him back on the shelf. It's okay though, made him waste his whole turn.
And he will then move towards the gate. And Finch, it is your turn, sir.
Can't see him anymore, so I'll move up a little bit here. And fire off another Eldritch Blast. Yeah. Yeah. 7 definitely hits, right?
It does not. Just barely misses.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Bull, it is your turn.
Yay. So there's a good chance they're going to be on me next turn. Well, 45 feet. So if I move here 15 feet, gotta do my math here, guys. And throw a javelin and then run back. And then I think they'd have another turn. They'd have to take another turn to run up to me and hit me.
Sounds
Sound like a
plan.
sound plan?
That'd be my strategy.
15 feet. Let's make sure my math is right because 30 on the dot. This man's getting a javelin. After I exit out of McAfee, they want me again. And I got a 9.
That hits.
Hmm.
Yeah, take that. 8 damage. No,
Did
6 damage.
you?
I'm not raging.
Okay, I was
I'm
going
not
to ask.
raging. It's 6. It is 6 damage. That's 30 feet. You're good. The Chiefs.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Action, movement. I don't really have a good. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Hudson, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna use my action and summon spiritual weapon.
All right.
I'm gonna use my turn. I'm gonna come a little bit closer.
Oh, did I ever actually give you a token for spiritual weapon?
Maybe let's
I doubt it.
see.
I think last time you pulled an old one and just dropped it and gave him control of it.
Drop a torch down or
You,
something.
Spiritual torch.
Um, there it is. There's the axe or the hammer I gave you last time. All right, you should be able to click and drop that hammer now.
Alright, we're gonna put it right there.
All right. And yeah, be thinking about what kind of spiritual weapon you would like to have, and I can get better artwork for it and make it an actual token and let you be able to drag it onto the screen yourself. But gotta know what you want first.
I will. We'll work on that.
But casting spiritual weapon, I believe, is a bonus action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I thought the cast was an action, then you attacking afterwards is a.
Nope.
Nope. The whole thing is a
Nope.
bonus action.
Sweet.
You can't cast a leveled spell anymore, but you can still cast a cantrip or do something with a melee or physical weapon.
With them big ogre boys, maybe give that sacred flame a shot.
I was looking into that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that you had done a thing.
Yeah.
So
Zombie number 2.
dex save. He fails. He took 5 damage. Is that everything?
Action, bonus action, movement. So yeah.
Knock. It is your turn.
All right. Um, I think I'm going to go ahead and move up a little more. That was 5, 10, 15. That's hand crossbow range. And going to throw down a fresh knock. Right in the door. And bummer, I guess. Man, one more level. I guess I will just make a regular hand crossbow attack.
Okay. At number
Number
2.
2. But it will Yeah. It'll come out of the echo.
Okay.
Mechanically, no different. Just, to keep them guessing.
That'll hit.
No sneak attack, so
8.
8 piercing. And that was action, bonus action, most of my movement, and I'm done.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So you guys can't really see that. Next zombie's turn. He'll take a step up towards the echo, and it's starting to be very loud as well. And it's going to attack the echo, getting a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
All right. Okay, so everybody can make perception checks.
Woof. I'm glad my combat rolls have been good.
Yeah, so everyone but Knock, um, you you're you're concentrating on attacking these zombies, which great, good. That's what you guys were wanting to do, and that's fantastic. Um, but the everyone but Knock, out of the corners of your eyes, um, you can see through these windows. You mentioned it before, um, and before everything was sort of calm-ish. There wasn't a lot happening. But now all of a sudden you can see this person sort of, whoops, uh, going back and forth a lot. Looks like they're frantically doing something. What it is, you don't know. You're too far away to tell. But there is now movement and a lot of it.
I was wondering if this was, yeah, like a distraction and they're like rummaging through the house, ransacking it right now.
Amnar, it is now your turn.
Okay. Okay. I keep forgetting I can cast Hunter's Mark and it, yeah, is can be put on the quiver, but is
Yes,
Hunter's Mark also a bonus action?
I believe it is.
Yes.
Would use up my last spell though. I'll wait on that.
Remember that as long as you maintain concentration on it, you can move it after a target dies.
And
True.
doesn't it have like a really long duration?
At level 1 or 2, I mean, I think it's like an hour, maybe longer. So definitely more than one fight. but I don't like at higher levels. It becomes like a full day.
Wait, so like between fights, I could move the hunter's mark at a different fight or whatever?
Potentially.
Huh.
I don't. If you put it into chat, we can see how long it lasts. Um,
Yeah, up to an
yeah,
hour.
up to an hour. So yeah, as long as you get into another fight within an hour, you can continue to use it.
Uh,
And then, like it says, at higher levels, it can go all the way up to 24 full hours.
all right. Yeah, I'll use it. And then also I was gonna use my
On the zombie 2.
yeah.
Well, crap! I hit the wrong button. Uh, a a 13 will hit. Yes.
And then also that means I can do this and this, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
So 12 total damage. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
If it comes my turn real quick, I'm gonna be stepping away real quick.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll hold the
This
gate.
this zombie is going to step closer. Getting a 14 to hit not the shadow.
Still does not hit.
All right. That'll be its turn. Finch, it is your turn.
We'll keep this Eldritch Blast going.
An 11 will hit.
I do just want to
7
highlight
damage.
the Echo does not have crazy AC. The ogres are just rolling bad.
Hey, it's doing great right now.
Yeah, it has
Keep that
16
chokehold.
AC.
Yep. So that is anything else you want to do?
Um, I kind of do want to move back a little bit just in case it does get past knock, that it can't just dash and get to me right away. So I'll
Are
like
you
move to.
sure? Because you seem to really love it when people come up and you just get to hit them.
I do actually love that a lot, but I also don't love the idea of getting smacked in the face by one of these zombies. And if we can put a little bit more distance to get another round in between before I get to do that, that's that great. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he'll probably run into me first.
So come back with me. You know,
I don't
Run away
have
with me.
fancy spells that can hit 120 feet away. I gotta be a little closer.
It's gotta throw javelins.
throw your javelin and then come back here.
For my javelin, I have to use half my movement.
We'll have a tea party.
So is that your turn?
I don't know, Bull, you want me closer to you?
You're just fine. All right, I'll be in this spot. Promise you. I'll be right where I'm standing.
I'm like, Bull, follow me. And I start to walk away and he doesn't follow me. So I just come back to him.
Fair enough.
Okay, we'll do it your way.
Bull, it is now your turn.
Okay, everything went inside. So 15 feet. Then gonna throw a javelin and a 10. By God, we went up one. And hits.
It hits.
Yeah. Pow. 7 damage, baby. Go.
Is there any
Like I said,
Is there any particular way you imagine slaying this ogre? Oh no, wait, hold on. Um, so it has an ability.
Right.
It has undead fortitude.
Of course you can't kill undead. That's
Honestly, a lot better than exploding.
No, this is true. Yeah.
So he took 7 damage, so he needs to roll a con save of 12. Getting an 11, so he does die.
right on.
Fortunate for
I just
us.
imagine Iron Bull takes the javelin out, runs up the 15 feet to that momentum, and just hurls it with a good shot, like lands the javelin right into the ogre's eye.
So I was
And then
imagining.
immediately, before he even watches the javelin hit, he turns around and runs 15 feet back. All right, now that's my turn.
All right.
Guys, now, so 6 more turns later, and we'll have Ogre 1 dead at
Right.
this rate.
All right, Hudson, you around? I'm gonna assume that's a no then.
Did he step away?
Yeah, he said he did.
Mm.
Spiritual
So
weapon, sacred flame,
how far can his spiritual weapon move?
20 feet. Ugh. Wait, how did he attack with it before?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
Oh,
He definitely did Sacred Flame last time. But we'll have him then do Sacred Flame on Ogre Zombie 1.
why did no one else move up on the zombies?
I was suspicious of what's going on in the house. I was gonna check it out.
It took a damage. And Knock, it is your turn.
All right. No one else running up is really messing with my sneak attack. Uh, hmm. Has someone else said anything about what's happening in the house? Or can I make another perception check?
No, no more perception checks. You're concentrating on the fight, but I don't know if anyone else has said anything or not.
All right, then I will
It sounds
continue.
like no, they
All
haven't.
right, then I will
So,
continue shooting my hand crossbow.
all right.
10 to
10
hit.
hits.
Well, that's all I can do.
How much damage was it?
Oh, a 10 hits?
10 hits,
Oh,
yes.
cool.
I think you said there
6
was a
piercing.
8 AC.
Oh, jeez. So unarmored -2 dex.
And it's massive, so easy to hit.
Yep. And that you said that's your turn. So,
Guys, I can teleport through windows.
and now this
Someone tells me
thing,
what's happening.
it's a 22 to hit,
22 hits.
dealing 14 bludgeoning damage.
Poofs. Is Bull still holding a ranged attack?
And that is 30 feet of movement.
Is Bull still holding a ranged attack from forever ago?
No. He threw a javelin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Amnar, you made specific note that you were wanting to check out the house and investigate the movement. So you may make a perception check again. Okay, yeah, with an 18, you're looking in. Um, you see that this guy, um, well, first of all, how what kind of investigation what were you wanting to try and gain by looking in? Like what were you looking for?
Mike's off. Uh, well, I was planning on just going into the house. Like I was heading towards the house to go inside. I mean, I
Gotcha.
was looking through the windows, I guess, as I was heading towards it. But yeah,
Gotcha. So you weren't necessarily looking for anything specific.
no.
You were just going in. Okay, so with that, you see this guy move around just a little bit more. He is picking up. Well, actually, I guess it's a she. She is picking up papers and bottles and things like that. Um, but you see her open a door. Well, why? Oh, there we go. Open a door where you can see another person in there who is also frantically
Mhm.
sort of moving around and go in and close the door behind them. So now you cannot see anyone. And with that, it is your turn.
Okay then.
You could yell something.
I think I'm going to dash up to here. And that'll be all I can do.
All right. And Finch, it is your turn now.
I'll say, Bull, really this time, follow me. And I'll move back a little bit and fire off an Eldritch Blast.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that'll be it.
Bull, it is your turn, sir. Bull, you there?
Oh,
It's your turn.
do something.
Okay, so I guess he stepped away. Um, does he go up and hit it, or does he try to throw another javelin at it and keep his distance?
I think he wants to touch it.
I mean, Bull would want to. I was trying to get Bull to throw a javelin and then step back with me.
So Bull goes up to the guy.
I go, damn it, Bull!
The opposite of what I wanted.
Does he rage?
Yes.
Bull finally rages.
He gets to grow in size.
He gets bigger. Rival the size of the ogre monster.
Does he reckless attack?
Yes.
Well, he hasn't been, so we won't. Getting a 16 to hit, which will do 10 damage. Hudson, it is your turn now.
Sweet. I will. I want to keep my distance. This is what I'm gonna do.
Your spiritual weapon was also being hidden by the ogre. He was standing in it.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just.
So yeah, the 19 will hit.
He does have to make a dexterity saving throw.
He rolls a -1. So yeah, he took that damage. That'd be action, bonus action, any movement.
Um, no, I'll stay where I'm at.
Knock, it is your turn.
Okay, do I have any indication of what's happening in the house yet?
It would seem that no one has
We haven't
yelled
all
out what's
together.
happening.
Please, guys, I can teleport inside. Please.
Do it. Teleport inside.
I saw that one guy retreating into the one room or whatever.
It is not your turn to yell things out. You
Oh.
pass that up, sir.
I didn't say anything out loud, right?
23 to hit,
That will hit.
10 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And I'll move out to here. Well, that's it.
And this thing is going to get a 25 to hit Bull.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, 15 damage, but he takes half of that.
Great.
So 8 is Hayden back yet?
I'm right here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you take 8 damage.
I haven't told you yes to the reckless attack.
I mean, do you want him to try and be able to
Oh no, my turn's over.
yeah. Amnar, it is your turn, sir.
I don't like everybody's disappeared off the turn order.
He
Can
did.
I,
Very weird.
right? Is this like a fence or a wall? Like, can I get over it?
Nope, that's the fence. You can get over it. You would have to climb it.
Okay. So it takes
So
some of my.
yeah, it. I said it was about head height, but for ease of math, we're gonna say 10 feet.
Okay.
It
Did
would take
Tabaxi
10
have a
feet.
climb speed?
They do, but it would still take some of his movement.
Yeah. Because I think my climb speed is. Wait, where does it tell you?
Your climb, if you have a climb speed, it's equal to your move speed.
Oh, okay. So it's also 30. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would take 10 to get up and uh 10 to get down, but you wouldn't have to make any checks or anything.
Okay. So 5.
Yeah,
10.
normally without a climb speed, you would probably have to make checks, and
Oh,
it would
right.
be
Yeah.
and it would be double your movement if you were to do it. But you don't have to make any checks, and it's just equal to your movement.
I didn't see anything as I passed these windows, I guess. But yeah.
No, no, you didn't.
And then can I open the door?
Uh, yeah, you can. If you have enough movement to get to the door, opening it would be a free action,
Okay.
assuming it's unlocked.
That's true. Well, I try to open. Yeah, I'm dashing at this point, but yeah, I'm at 45 feet, I think. But yeah, I try to open the door.
It is locked.
Okay then. Do I have lock picking of any kind? I don't know if I ever got. Yeah, I don't think I have lock picks. Can I still try to pick the lock or get in somehow? Or
If you have thieves' tools, you can attempt to pick the lock.
I don't think
Um,
I ever
with
ended up
without the thieves' tools, I'd need some sort of. You'd need to describe how you intend to pick the
Yeah,
lock,
some other
like
tool.
what you're going to use or how you're going to do it.
I'll probably just try and find a window to go in or something if I can.
Okay.
But
You
I
tried
think
seducing the lock?
right. Roll for seduction. I don't know how much movement it took to try the door, but yeah.
So where did you start?
I was at 45 feet when I got to the door.
Okay, and how much do you have?
Six.
Trying to investigating the door like that, like twisting the handle to see if it's locked or not, did not take up any time or movement.
Oh, okay.
So how much ever you have left, you have left.
All right. Can I go in this window here?
Uh, yeah, that's actually not even really a window. It's opened,
Oh,
sort of.
weird. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Yeah.
That's probably how they escaped.
Okay, so yeah, you make it into the
That's
room and it is empty.
that is all my movement.
Is there anything you want to do once you're in the room?
I look around and see if I see anything weird.
All right. Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
With a 14. Okay. Um, this room smells of moldy books. A mahogany desk in one corner is covered in crumpled paper and open books. With a torn velvet armchair set before it, the two candelabras don't look like they've been lit in ages. Tall bookshelves are packed with tomes, statues of a variety of fantastic creatures, and the odd portrait or knickknack. Sliding wooden ladders mounted on rails allow easy access to higher shelves. And there are signs of traffic in this room despite the disuse. A clear pathway has been left in the room, allowing access to the far bookshelf. And that is what you see.
Well then.
But that is all your movement.
Yep.
So you're there. Finch, it is your turn.
Well, my plan really backfired when Bull didn't follow me, so now I'm gonna run up here about as far as I can and fire off an Eldritch Blast.
All right. You crit.
Oh, nice.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I call out to Knock and I tell him that there was movement inside. Amnar ran inside.
Ah, nice.
Oh yeah.
Neat.
Bull, it is your turn.
He's really got to work on being around his mic at the right time.
Oh, me?
Yes, sir.
No, a different
Sorry,
ball.
people are talking. Do I get like advantage off of Nox phone over here? Or
No, it's an
No,
object, not a
unfortunately,
creature.
his shadow does not give advantage.
Yeah.
these shadows are terrible.
It literally soaked like 5 attacks.
Yeah.
It is the MVP of the
It's
tanking.
literally, yeah.
Okay, well, we hit him.
Yes, you did.
We're gonna out do 12.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Uh, not 100% sure.
Did you say not 100% sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What's on your mind? What are you thinking about doing then?
I have not a clue. I'll send it there. Not gonna lie.
All right. Hudson, it is your turn, sir.
Sweet. I already know what's coming.
A 13 will hit.
And then, in case he was wondering,
He succeeds. That's all right, though. Knock, it is your turn.
All right. Hey, I get to actually sneak attack. Exciting.
I mean, you did. I think you've sneak attacked more often than you haven't this fight. 26 will hit.
No.
Well, all right. 7 points of damage.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to do?
I think I'm good.
All right. And then this guy gets a 25 to hit Bull,
Yeah, you
dealing
got me good.
dealing another 15 damage, so that becomes 8 to you. And that brings us back up to Amnar.
Well, my plan was a bust. Can I try this door?
Sure,
Does it open?
it sure does.
Okay then. Can I unlock this door?
Yep. If you just click it, I think it'll open.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think. But
That's weird.
in this room, uh, what was once a sitting room is now a makeshift alchemist's workshop. Furniture draped in dust covered cloth has been pushed aside to make space for two crowded tables set with alchemic uh, alchemical burners, distillers, and other equipment for brewing potions. A bubbling cauldron hangs in the fireplace. Strings of herbs dangle from the ceiling, and jars of ingredients are scattered about the shelves alongside racks of empty or half filled vials. An acrid scent fills the room. Um, you, uh, yeah, uh, yeah. So there's just a lot of potion ingredients and half-made potions, maybe fully made potions in here. You'd have to investigate a little more to know.
Right.
But there's a lot of bits and bobs, we'll say.
Okay. Well, I think That might be the end of my movement, so I'll just stay here.
All right. Finch, it is your turn.
Now I'll come around here and now have advantage, yeah? To finally melee attack?
Yeah. 21 will hit.
For 11. And then bonus action attack.
Well, before you do that, how about you just tell me how you want to kill it?
Oh.
It had 10 life.
Stick that spear like right through his back and it comes out his belly button. If he had one.
Right. Wait, but he has the fortitude or whatever, right?
Oh, thank you for telling me. I totally forgot. So he needs to do uh 11 plus 5. He needs to roll a 16 to stay alive. Which he does. So he still has 1 health. Now you can do your Polearm Master, getting a 19 to hit, dealing 8 damage, which we know will kill him, but let's see if he stays alive. He does. He rolled a 23, so he's still at 1 life.
The undying
No.
zombie.
Thanks,
Rude.
Aaron.
Well, we wanted to keep this interesting, right?
I'm
Okay,
sure
Bull's got him.
I'm sure Bull loves you.
Stole my kill.
You know, it's fine. It still has 1 life.
Bull, it is your turn.
Well, then I guess it's my turn to hit him. Potentially. I'm good at missing though, so I'm feeling
I
it,
mean,
guys. Nat one.
as long as you don't roll a nat 1, you're pretty safe. A
Oh, I did
13
it.
will hit.
15 damage.
So he has to roll a 20 con save to stay alive.
I'll do it.
He rolls a 7. How would you like to kill him, Bull?
Well, after Finch speared him through the gut, Bull rears back with his axe and just plants it into his head, splitting it in half. To ensure that he's extra dead and not coming back.
You succeed. And with that, you are out of combat, at least for the time being. Bum,
Right.
bum, bum.
Unless there's surprises in the house.
But before we investigate further, it's 10:15 for me.
Oh, yeah.
That means it is time to end for the night, unfortunately, because staying till 11 is not a good thing for me to do.
Yeah.
It was a bad decision last Friday. I regretted it in the morning.
Oh man.
But next week, you'll be
Right.
able to investigate the house further, see if you
Right.
can't find
Cool.
anything of use.
Let's see what the heck's going on.
On a random bookkeeping note, I'd have to double check. I don't think I've taken damage since we got to Emberwood Village.
Yeah, I mean, you tend
Period.
to be far away, and there haven't really been
Yep.
many ranged combatants.
I think I've managed to avoid getting hit too.
That may change in the
Right.
future if you were to go in and, fight some magic users. Things may change. But yeah, ogre zombies and zombies just don't s-
S-
seem to have a
Yeah.
lot of ranged
Range.
attacks.
Yep. And that echo is pretty good at distraction.
When he points that out, I say, "Think a tank," and I wink at him with my one good eye. I mean, my one eye.
It should also
It's
be
He
just a
tries
noted.
to
horrifying.
wink.
It's just a giant blink.
He just goes.
It should also be noted that a lot of the enemies you faced do not have high intelligence,
Mm,
and
it's
they may
true.
higher intelligent beings may not be as easily distracted.
By the
But
fake. Yeah.
but fortunately, you've been fighting a lot of big dum dums.
I do look exactly the same as the Echo.
That's
Yeah, it would
true.
take some perception, I guess, to
But
really tell.
that was mostly granted as a flavor thing.
Mhm.
We're not trying to give out game breaking things at level 4. But yeah, yeah, you we got some big dum dums you've been fighting. And it can still trick people, but they might be more aware of the trick after
Right.
say one person messes with it.
Right. Or they notice that there's two of the same guy on the field. Yep.
Anyway, yeah. That's that for the night.
Bye, internet.